Hi, sit down. I'm here to talk to you about that story. You know the one. That story you keep saying you're going to write someday. I know, I know you'll write it later, when you have more time, after the kids graduate, when you retire, or whatever excuse you're making this week. Can we be honest here? At the rate you're going, you'll keep putting off that story for the rest of your life. Your idea doesn't deserve that. It's a good idea. Heck, it's a great idea. And you know that, or you wouldn't have been carrying a torch for it all this time. An idea that good shouldn't be hidden away in your head, it should be shared. Which is what I'm here to talk to you about. That story, it's time to finally write it. Forget about your mythical someday. We're setting you a real, concrete deadline, which is exactly what you need to finally get that idea down on paper. You're writing it this November. You see, every November, a whole bunch of us all over the world decide that we've had enough of our own procrastination and take the National Novel Writing Month Writing Challenge. It's actually pretty simple. When you sign up for NaNoWriMo, which is what we call it for short, you commit to completing a novel in the month of November, no matter what other distractions you have in your life. That's it. You get to tap into this huge worldwide community of writers, all aiming for at least 50,000 words by the end of the month, but with the ultimate aim of finishing a book. And all those writers focused all over the world on the same goal makes for this amazing frenzy of inspiration and camaraderie. You'll make some friends. But better yet, you'll have a finished draft of your story in your hands by December 1st. Okay, sure. It'll be messy, at times incoherent. It will be a rough draft, but you can edit a rough draft. You can't edit nothing. And maybe you don't have that one big epic idea for something like a novel. Maybe it's dozens of ideas. Maybe you're just kicking yourself because you've got tons of ideas for short stories and plays and personal essays and a memoir, and you know they'd all be great if you just had the time to write them down. Make time. Maybe your NaNoWriMo won't be a single 50,000 length novel, but rather it'll be 10,000 word short stories or 51,000 word blog posts or some other combination that you'll compete as a NaNoWriMo rebel. It's really just about getting yourself in the habit of writing regularly. The November deadline could be just the thing to kickstart your new era in productivity. Or maybe you've been hitting that writer's block pretty hard lately, and you're in one of those funks where you just feel like you will never write again. From one writer to another, let me tell you, there is no better cure for writer's block than staring down a terrifying deadline. There is just something about knowing you've got all these words to write and only this many days to do it that just unshackles your creativity and really lets your imagination fly. When you challenge yourself, your mind steps up in ways that can surprise even us experienced scribblers. So come on over. Join the NaNoWriMo madness. It may seem crazy, but sometimes amazing things happen when we just buckle down and finally do that thing we've been putting off. Sometimes you got to jump out of your comfort zone and see what happens. Besides, it's not like you'll be going this alone. There will be thousands of us all over the world making this same exact dash to finish by November. So, 30 days, 50,000 words, November. Are you in?